Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us this evening. So tonight's communication will be a trance demonstration with Niko Medium, and he won't be joining us. His guides, Noah, will be joining us this evening. And so if you have any questions that you have for Niko's guides, Noah, if you just pop them in the comments box there, I will read the questions out for Noah, and then Noah will respond to your questions. Okay. So we'll do the best we can to get as many of your questions put across to Noah. All right. So welcome, guys. As you come into the room, we welcome you. So we were just saying that we will have Noah joining us in a few minutes, who is Niko's guides. As a collective, Niko has more than one guide, but they are collectively known as Noah, and they're absolutely beautiful. So if you haven't met Noah yet, you'll be pleasure to meet Noah this evening. So we're going to bring Noah on now. So we'll bring Niko onto the stage, but we welcome his guides, Noah. Okay, so guys, just pop your comment into the comments box, okay? And then I will read your comments the best I can, and hopefully get as many of your comments and questions put across to Noah for you. Some of them now. I know you're saying hurry up. Okay. Good evening, Noah. Thank you for joining us again.
Greetings to you, my dear one. As always, my dear, it is truly an honor and a privilege to connect to your beautiful lessons, my dear. And greetings to all who have joined us this evening. A true honor bestowed upon us to bring
Thank you, Noah.
Greetings to all who have joined this evening. A true honor to be afforded the opportunity to bring forth guidance, wisdom, and comfort for each of you and your journeys. I wish to speak about purpose. Many of you have found yourselves at a crossroad. Many are struggling for clarity. Many are questioning their path. Many are uncertain and fear the outcomes. But allow me to simplify this, my dear ones. For purpose is frequency in you, your essence within your physical form is also frequency, my dear ones. An energetic frequency that transmits into both realms. I ask each of you to pause and focus on your favorite food, your favorite music, your favorite miracle of nature. your favorite laughter, your favorite smile. Why do you suppose these are your favorites? For they resonate within your frequency. There's a natural attraction, familiarity, a pull that you effortlessly welcome, for you are aware it shall bring pleasure. You do not concern yourself with others in your realm questioning your taste in food or music. For you perceive as it is your choice, and you have nothing to lose, if you will. And yet, when each of you focuses, questions, contemplates your purpose, your journey, career choices, one tends to rely on the one next to you, seeking their approval, questioning their thoughts. That which you gravitate to naturally, you are allowing your frequency to blend, to resonate. It is natural, it is rewarding, it is fulfilling. The most important aspect of your journey, you do not rely on resonating to the frequency of what you feel within. Many of you are already aware of your purpose, for there is that familiar pull within the heart, the knowing that if you were to follow that road, it shall bring pleasure. So then why do you pause and ask the one next to you for their advice? Do you ask them for their advice pertaining to your favorite food or music? This is the difference, my dear ones. This is why you feel uncertain, lost, afraid, confused. Nothing has changed along your path. You are merely not trusting yourselves to rely on the resonance of that frequency. Your physical journey is not meant to be as complicated as you allow it to be. All aspects of your physical journey should resonate. For all aspects of your physical journey, all of your experiences, all of your learnings, all the emotions you live through are frequency. And therefore, each and every moment is being transmitted to your highest essence in our realm. Do not rely on the advice of others, for you are continuously being guided as the receiver of that frequency by your highest essence in our realm. So as you trust that which you love, trust and love yourselves. Trust and love your purpose. And do not worry For you are being guided more than you perceive. There are many walking alongside of you along your journey within both realms. I thank you, my dear one. You may proceed.
Thank you, Noah. I hope you can receive me clearly. My internet connection is unstable.
Indeed, my dear. All is as it should be.
That's right. Thank you. Okay, so I'm not seeing any comments yet. So if anybody would like to speak with Noah, if you have any comments or questions, please just pop them in the comments box. Thank you.
Would
And
you
in the meantime,
perhaps,
Noah, if we could ask you to...
is there a question, my dear, you may have?
Thank you, Noah. Yes, no, I would ask if you could explain to the viewers a little bit more about the multidimensional aspects of our consciousness and how our journeys reflect within those. Thank you.
Indeed, my dear. Though your essences are stored within your physical form, by existing in your realm, your conscious mind is part of your realm, my dear ones. This is confusing for one who has become enlightened. For the conscious mind is a reflection of your realm. It is a reminder of your past. It is what has become through the conditioning, teachings, learnings, beliefs, who have made you who you are within your existence. Your subconscious mind, the ones who come alive, if you will, when you are asleep, is a reflection of your essence. It is the portal to our realm, which is why many receive profound dreams, messages, visions. For the conscious mind is not interfering. Understand the difference. Though you perceive the conscious mind as powerful, that is inaccurate, for it is isolated merely in your realm. Your subconscious, your essence, exists parallel with our realm, with other timelines, other dimensions. What is stored within the consciousness is continuously transferred to our realm, to your highest essence. The parallel versions of you for their learning and understanding and growth. It is a far more complex network, if you will, than the network of your entire realm. Which is why it perceives to be hidden from your conscious minds. And here is where many, enlightened or not, struggle. They become captors of the conscious mind, victims of false teachings. They believe in separation. The ego seeks status, fame, acclaim. They struggle with what is right and wrong, if you will. They struggle within relationships. And yet I ask you, why are you all so at peace when you are asleep? When the conscious mind is at rest, the ego also resting. This is your true nature. Much more growth occurs in that stillness. Much more learning. You, subconsciously, and our realm learns as well. The transmitter I mentioned earlier is exactly that. This connection within the subconscious is being transmitted to realms you are unaware of. Just as the dreams you receive in that sleep state are being received from similar realms you are unaware of. This interconnectedness which exists is vast. Each of you remember it, and each of you have forgotten it. This translates to a physical experience. Intuition, in the knowing, something that resonates, and your logical mind cannot understand why. All of that, my dear ones, is within the subconscious, the part which houses your essence. Trust in what you cannot see, but can feel. Trust that you are more than what meets the physical eye. And trust that you are indeed being guided by many. Merely trust. Thank you, my dear one.
Thank you, Noah. And so, ask another question for you. No, I feel like there are questions within the viewer's consciousness of seeing shadows, losing time, within their current moments and experiences. They are shifting, seeing into dimensions here that they possibly can't fully perceive and understand. Would you talk a bit about that for us, please?
I ask you, my dear,
Thank
to
you.
repeat your question, if you will. Your device interfered, my dear. Your question is incomplete. Please repeat it, my dear.
Thank you. Viewers here is questioning, seeing shadows and losing time within their current moments, and almost as though shifting dimensions. So I'm just picking up on that. So I wondered if you might talk to us a little bit about that, although it's very similar to what you just spoke to us about. And just also let you know, Noah, that we do have Veronica coming to join us now, as my device reception is quite poor.
Yes, my dear. Allow us to begin with the concept of losing time, as you say.
Thank you.
Time, my dear ones, is in your realm. And yet, what is this particular form of communication you are witnessing? What is the sleep state? What is what you refer as daydreaming? Is this not all a loss of time? This occurs once more when you have entered into your subconscious. It occurs with each of you throughout your physical days. And yet it is accepted as normal. But it is much more greater than that, my dear ones. This loss of time translates to you connecting, blending with your essence. A glimpse into our realm, a reminder of who you are. And as there is no concept of time in our realm, when you return to your conscious mind, time has lapsed in yours. This occurs much more frequent than each of you can understand at this time. But trust in that and welcome it. As for noticing shadows, noticing images, this is not the same as noticing signs. Trust that all projections you receive are intended, are deliberate, are being projected by your highest essence in our realm. Rather than contemplating why, you notice the shadow or a figure. Focus on what you are thinking, what you are experiencing, what you are mulling over with fear. It is the precise timing that you are observing what you are observing for a reason. Another message, another sign, another affirmation that you are not alone. Trust in all of it. For the answer is within each of you. It is not what you are noticing. I thank you, my dear one.
So Veronica going to join us now, as I'm not saying the since we. Oh, I see them now. Sorry about this. I can see the comments now. Apologies to the viewers. I wasn't seeing any of your comments at all. I really do apologise for that. Let's go to the top and see who we have here. Okay. Thanks for your patience. Okay, so thank you, everybody. Thank you, Noah. So we have Gemma Ball is asking, will I get to travel in the future for holidays and a new adventure? Thank you.
My dear, isn't your physical journey an adventure in itself, my dear? Rather than consuming your thoughts with what is to come, rather than reflecting on the past with regret, why not focus on the present, my dear? You awake each day. You have breath. You have those who love you, honor you in both realms. You have a journey, the ability to embrace another, the ability to hear laughter. Why do so many rush through the journey, bypassing the moment, the tenderness of a smile? Travel, my dear, is always an option. What is to come, my dear, is destined to be. Pause, my dear. Listen in the silence. Feel your breath. Focus on your essence. This is occurring continuously. Then you get how many moments throughout your day do you focus on that? How many times, my dear, do you notice synchronicities? Or focus on signs being provided to you from our realm through lost loved ones, through those essences who are assisting you on your journey? And why would you believe, my dear, that the future is more prevalent than the present? This is why your realm is created within linear time, to focus on the present, which so many of you bypass. This is where the most power originates from, my dear. If you focus, my dear, the present moment created your past. The present moment dictates your future. Is the present moment not the most powerful aspect of your journey? There is much to learn in the present moment, my dear. There are many to connect to. There is much wisdom and clarity to receive. Throughout your journey, my dear, the present moment is always the most vital and always has been. Focus on that, my dear. Embrace the present moment with each breath you offer into your realm. I thank you, my dear one.
Thank you, Noah. And we do have Stacey Doherty asking, do our loved ones in spirit feel our grief for them?
My dear, as mentioned earlier, my dear, You serve within your physical form, both a transmitter and a receiver. When you love, my dear, when you are elated, when you laugh and it is contagious, this is divine. This is your essence. The sensation, my dear, is transmitted into our realm. We all laugh with you, if you will. We all share your love. When you grieve, my dear, when you weep, when you fear, when you are confused, you are also transmitting these emotions to our realm, my dear. And what you receive is compassion, love, encouragement, courage, safety. You are always, my dear, connected to our realm, as you are always the transmitter and the receiver in yours. You may perceive you have lost one you love in your realm, but you never lose them, my dear. They are still receiving as you transmit. They are still transmitting as you receive. Love, my dear, originates in our realm. Through love, you forge these relationships in yours. You are not creating a relationship through physical form. You are remembering the relationship, essence to essence, from ours. Grief, my dear, is not what you perceive it to be. It is your essence, my dear, who longs to embrace that wonderful essence in their physical form, to share a tender kiss, to share laughter, to share tears. This is why grieving feels as if it's deep within. A sorrow you cannot reach. Do not allow the mind to confuse you, my dear, by placing this feeling on loss. For this is not true. As you weep, my dear, you are also sensing a presence near. You are also sensing a warmth within the heart. You are also reliving memories in the mind. This is what you are receiving, my dear, through the transmission of that same lost loved one. We hear everything. We feel everything. And yet we are offering you the same abilities. And if that is the case, my dear, why do you resist it? Why do you doubt it? Why do you allow your logic to question it? Do you allow your logic to question love? Do you resist love? Do you fear love? Then why not accept your role, if you will, as the transmitter and receiver with the same honor and reverence you accept love? I thank you, my dear one.
Thank you, Noah. Now, Zach asks, please, and guidance or advice, revelations on how to resolve and heal and overcome OCD from a higher power. Grateful.
My dear one, first it is imperative for you to embrace the lessons, embrace your journey. Embrace what you perceive as an ailment. For it was not random, it was deliberate. Focus on what you have endured. Ridicule, judgment, not being accepted, being cast aside is different. Focus on the frustrations of those around you. Focus on your frustrations. And above all, focus on the undercurrent, the peacefulness within the chaos, the presence near when you felt alone, the inner wisdom that you are more than a title. Now understand, my dear one, your highest essence in our realm created your journey, included all which you resent, all which you wish for change. The confirmation that this journey is not yours alone. Within the chaos of the mind, there is also silence that you are aware of. This is the silence you fear. This is the silence you resist. And yet this is the silence that heals. This is the silence that guides and directs. This is the silence that offers clarity. You are not alone. You have just forgotten the silence, as is your specific journey. Do not fear the silence. Embrace it. Do not fear the chaos. Embrace it. For though you may perceive your journey as a struggle, your journey is offering much wisdom, much clarity, and much growth to your highest essence in our realm. And for that, we honor you. When you embrace the silence, your clarity returns to you. And that is when you will notice an illuminated path, the one you have been guided to. This is when I encourage you to trust. Trust what you feel, not what your mind is telling you. And that is when you will find your peace. I thank you, my dear one.
Thank you, Noah. So we have Divine Empathic Clairvoyance and Tarot asking, good evenings and blessings. Can you tell me what I need to know in regards to moving this month? Need confirmation in what I'm seeing. Thank you.
My dear, for your first question, you already possess the answer. What do you feel within, my dear? You are gravitating to the new locale. You feel deep within, my dear. This is the correct option. And yet you allow your mind to question it. Focus on how you first feel, how you resonate, how the decision fills you, my dear, within. If you were to take away the thoughts, the confusion, the questioning, the doubt, you already possess the answer. This is the guidance of your highest essence, my dear. Trust what you feel within. Do not allow the mind to distract you. There is nothing to question, my dear. There is only what you feel. That is the truth. As for your visions, my dear, once more, you already possess the answer. For within the visions, you also feel. It also resonates. That resonating, my dear, is where you find your clarity. Then yet once more, your mind interferes. Your mind offers various solutions, various choices to select as truth. And yet I ask you, my dear, do not focus on how your mind translated the vision, how your mind attempted to dissect it in order to understand it. Focus on what you felt, my dear. What coursed through your entire physical form upon receiving the vision. The guidance, my dear, is subtle. And yet the guidance is real. Your thoughts originate from your highest essence. Your thought to be located was the seed, if you will, planted, what you felt, what you resonated with. And yet the mind, the ego, interfered. The visions are sent from the highest essence. The same pertains to that, my dear. Another seed planted. What did you feel? The subtle guidance, my dear, arrives with feeling. This is the resonance. This is the frequency we mentioned earlier. It arrives under the surface of the mind in order for you to receive. For as you are noticing, my dear, once it is received, the mind interferes. The mind rejects it. The mind questions it. Due to the ego. seeking to maintain control. Even your question, my dear, posed to us, indicates that you are relying heavily on the mind rather than trusting what you feel. Hence the uncertainty. You possess the ability, my dear, to sense essence, to sense energy. You even offer it to those in your realm. When you're offering it to those in your realm, my dear, are you not relying to what you feel rather than what your mind is resisting? Why not apply that same method to yourself? Trust what you feel, my dear one, as you have for most of your journey. I thank you, my dear one.
Thank you, Noah. So we have Rosa from South Africa asking, please, that she would like a message from her loved ones. Thank you.
Echoing our words, my dear. Your frequency, my dear, your energy, your essence is receiving the messages, is receiving their frequency. It has never stopped, my dear. You sense their presence. You hear their words. They visit you within dreams. Ask yourself, my dear, why is this occurring? Why do you sense that you are separate? Why do you believe that you reside in a different realm, far away from theirs? When in fact, my dear, you are existing in both simultaneously. The message, my dear, is to have you understand that you are indeed existing in two realms, even more, at the exact same time. Remember, my dear, time is merely relevant in your realm. In a realm where there is no time, everything occurs instantaneously, my dear. As you continue to view yourself as separate, you continue to feel isolated, alone, even if others who love you are near. You feel alone. How is that possible, my dear? If your essence, my dear, is everywhere, at all times, how can one possibly believe they are alone? I thank you, my dear one.
Thank you, Noah. We have Michelle Rose asking, it's my mother's birthday tomorrow. She's in spirit. Is she around this evening? Thank you.
Thank you, Noah.
We have...
My dear, allow me to ask you a question. Why would you presume she has ever left? Is your question, my dear, not along the lines of separation that we mentioned? Her essence, my dear, is still near. Her essence, my dear, possesses the ability to remain in our realm and also be present in yours, even without physical form. Also, my dear, as you are continuously connected to your essence in our realm, so too is your essence in both realms. The difference is that you still possess physical form. Do not view it, my dear, as when one essence loses physical forms, they leave. For they are connected to your essence in many more ways than you can fathom. Her essence is still near your physical form. Her essence is still connected to your essence in our realm. Her essence and yours, my dear, are indeed experiencing other physical journeys together within different timelines. So if your essence and hers, my dear, are eternally connected, are continuously coexisting within different realities, will she not also be present tomorrow? She has never left, my dear. It is only that you perceive she has. And in perceiving that, my dear, one forgets their true existence, the capability of their essence, the ability of energy, frequency of the essence, transcending all time, form, and space. Happy birthday, my dear one. I thank you. My dear one, are there any other questions? Or have we reached our time?
Thank you, Noah. We have... We'd be grateful if you would like to share some closing words, please. Thank you.
Allow me to return to the previous one in order for her to understand our sentiments of happy birthday. As you are all connected, essence to essence. When those essences reunite within relationships, across physical journeys, the connection from our realm does not cease. It merely magnifies in your physical forms. Your experiences are much more intertwined than you think. So as you are celebrating the essence you remember as your mother's birthday tomorrow, my dear, that birthday becomes yours. Though each of you celebrate individually, your essences share the celebrations as one. For we are all connected as one. All highest essences are one. Separation, individuality, identities, names are all a creation of your realm. They do not exist. They are part of the illusion of your realm. So, my dear, when you wish your mother a happy birthday, you are wishing it to yourself. For there is no separation. There is no identity. There is no loss. That is how each of you should honor and respect the ones next to you, rather than view them with separation, division, judgment. For once more, that is of your realm. As we are all equal essences in ours, and we are all connected as one. As each of your essences are in your physical forms. Isn't it obvious that even in your realms, you're all connected as one? When each of you begin to view the other with that mentality, then you are viewing those in your realm through the lens of your highest essence. That is when you will all find peace, happiness, and the beautiful flow of your journey, which leads to your purpose. Much honor and respect to each of you. We leave you with our humbled gratitude. I thank you, my dear ones.
Thank you for being with us, guys. My internet has been very unstable this evening. Hope you can hear me clearly. And so Niko is just returning to us now. Welcome back.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Beautiful energy.
All right,
Beautiful
guys. So
energy. Thank you.
no, thank you, Niko. Thank you so much. Right, guys. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. And once again, apologies for the internet instability this evening, but I trust you all received the communications tonight. And we'll see you again next week. Take care.